The US Treasury simply introduced exactly what's coming, and it would shock a whole lot of you available, especially in case you do preserve XRP and or simply crypto in fashionable. So with that being stated, welcome to the channel, anyone. My name is Nick. For those which are new to the channel, with a bit of luck, by using the stop of this video, you do emerge as a subscriber. If we take a short, have a look at this statement by means of Ripple lower back in April, especially April 4th, pay attention to this date, take note of the month. Due to the fact all of that is linked, we have Ripple is launching their US dollar stable coin, taking up a $150 billion market dominated through Tether and Circle. Now, you might be considering this and announcing properly, Nick, we already recognize approximately this. Why will we even want to know approximately this anymore? Well, it's due to the fact this changed into introduced returned in April across the identical actual time that we've got this meeting here with Nellie Liang, Under Secretary for Domestic Finance. And we have right here Ripple seller, the USA Department of the Treasury. Ripple and seller at a roundtable dialogue along Nellie Liang, Under Secretary for Domestic Finance, the USA Department of the Treasury, Washington, D.C., April 23, 2024. Discussion of the technical and regulatory necessities for upgrading the legacy talents of relevant bank money. Exploring the capability implications for consumers, buyers, and agencies. They also delved into the long time period imaginative impression for the combination of CBDCs, tokenization, and stablecoins into the broader US monetary environment, inclusive of capacity advantages for financial boom and resilience. And this is the image of we have Lauren Beliv, the top of public coverage and govern. Authorities at Ripple, Nellie Liang, Under Secretary for Domestic Finance, after which also Paul Wong, Director of Products, CBDC, and Institutional Assets on the Stellar Development Foundation. Now, right here is a more in-depth view of all the names here. We have the CFTC, the OMFIF, we've got MassCard, Tyrannet Ventures, former CIA dealers and things like that. I mean, that is a very good sized listing of people that have been at this assembly, but it's very interesting that the discussions around CBDC stablecoins and tokenization, three things that Ripple in the course of roughly the give up of 2023 or even all of 2024 has been centered on. But even earlier than this meeting, Ripple changed into closely targeted on tokenization. And then also on April 4th, we get the announcement of their stablecoin. And then we've got the United States Department of Treasury Assembly with all of those massive players speaking about implementing. And in reality, having these things incorporated inside the broader US financial environment. But what's even crazier is that if we cross over right here to the OMFIF, we've got unlocking alternative price structures inside the US. This changed into announced simply the day of, right? And we've got, while US policymakers are comparing whether a critical financial institution digital currency is in the national hobby, the non-public region is steaming beforehand with diverse styles of tokenized cash and financial marketplace individuals are working hard to tokenize a range of assets. Regulators need to come to a thorough expertise of the new rails on which cost is being exchanged so as to provide effective oversight and reduce chance without stifling innovation. Against the backdrop, the OMFIF's Digital Monetary Institute changed into honored to be joined by way of Nellie Liang, Under Secretary for Domestic Finance on the US. Treasury for an in-character roundtable in Washington, D.C. on alternative price systems within the U.S. At some stage in the roundtable, individuals focused on two most important regions, fast price structures and tokenization. The session discussed the technical and regulatory necessities for upgrading the legacy skills of relevant financial institution money and explored the ability implications for customers, investors, and companies. The community also delved into the lengthy term imaginative and prescient for the integration of CBDC's tokenization and stablecoins into the wider US monetary environment, including capacity benefits for monetary increase and resilience. Very exciting difficulty, the truth, that if we move over here to this document, and this goes back to April 16th and the 17th of this year, navigating alternate in US cash and bills. Again, this was announced proper around the identical time. And by using the way sure, that is from Nellie Liang. Overview, what is new, greater client call for digital payments, era advances in computing and cryptography. Opportunities from adopting new technologies and updating policies, fast price systems, tokenization, reducing danger of non-financial institution payment companies, and make certain singleness of cash could create widespread financial blessings. Also, many different countries are embracing new bills technology to further their monetary and geopolitical goals. We have money and payment structures historical past. Current just device usage of coins declining from 31% in 2017 to 18% in 2022. Payment charges, such as for credit and debit playing cards, are high. Cross-border bills cost even higher. Non-coins payments contain a time gap among initiation of payment and transfer of funds, creates counterparty chance and liquidity fee. Payments are costly, sluggish, and mistakes inclined due to the fact cash is living in specific information silos. Suggest systems might be advanced by way of rapid bills, make extra green the mechanisms for shifting value throughout silos, tokenization, flow from statistics silos to a shared ledger. And here we have new technology, new systems, fast price systems, funds available to a payee in near real-time 24/7, 365, US systems, TCH, RTP, Federal Reserve FedNow systems in extra than 100 jurisdictions, FSB 2024. And right here, we've got the upward push of transactions consistent with capita in Brazil, Thailand, South Korea, India, suggests can develop hastily. And of course, we've got tokenization. I do not assume that we really need to head over tokenization. Everyone is privy to the blessings, but here we've got the capacity blessings from new plumbing. Thrilling. Where did I listen that from? Oh yeah, it's right. Chris Larsson from Ripple literally said, we're plumbers, we are changing the manner cash actions via the rails, or in this example, the pipes. Gains from change opportunities, profitable transactions that don't take place due to the fact payments are inefficient, could result in qualitatively exclusive commercial enterprise fashions, advances in monetary fairness. Extra speedy payments should assist to reduce fees for insufficient finances or overdrafts, support international economic management roles, aid the dollar's international role use of economic and countrywide security gear, and greater green pass border bills. Greater operational resilience with alternative technologies. Then of root here we have the ability blessings, quicker price structures, tokenization blessings as well. We also have potential fee arisen fraud, tokenization, incremental cost update rules for non-banks as well. And then the conclusion, adoption and RD of new payment technologies is accelerating. The US need to prioritize modernization with new technology and regulatory frameworks. Potential profits are huge and risk are rising. Global economic management take part in developing global requirements based totally on democratic values and privacy, help the greenbacks international rule, use of financial and countrywide protection tools, and greater efficient cross-border payments. Now, out of doors of this is very thrilling due to the fact they're calling for the brand new plumbing. They're speaking about the changing of, you realize, US cash and bills. We have the Ripple stablecoin on its manner. A lot of those primary modifications are occurring right now at this modern moment in time, while everything is honestly form of aligning perfectly. We also have Topaz Treasury professional says leaders are actively comparing digital dollar query. Again, that is Nellie Liang weighing in on CBDCs in the greenback's worldwide role. And then we got this again in December of 2023 proper, around the identical time, simplifying past border payments through CBDC technology. And sure, Ripple become highlighted flawlessly in this. We have, through Ripple bills, Ripple has massive experience in offering solutions across the world, permitting frictionless go border transactions, reducing danger and value through harmonized standards. Very exciting. And this does destroy down the interoperability between blockchains, and currencies are nevertheless evolving. However, CBDC technology can allow for interoperability among disparate currencies. Again, we already realize that Ripple is supplying a CBDC technology or platform. I must say around CBDC, issuance, payments, things like that. Then we have the DMI annual 2024 interoperable solutions, benefits and blocks. And this is making sure interoperability and economic technology will allow customized, available and frictionless consumer reports for all. This is James Wallace, the Vice President of Central Bank Engagements and Central Bank Digital Currencies at Ripple. And this breaks down the one silos. Traditionally, financial facts is living in walled gardens, aka those silos. With this records being siloed inside individual banks and establishments, this method of records isolation stifles competition, limits patron desire, and hampers the development of truly consumer